Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm Miss Lyn, and I'm here at the Graves Library, getting ready to share a Friday Storytime book with you. And today's book is called A Small Blue Whale. And we will get to that in just a minute, but first, let's sing our welcome song. Are you ready? You all set and snuggled in? Okay, here we go. Here we are together, together, together. Here we are together at Graves Library. Your friends are my friends are your friends. Here we are together at Graves Library. Wonderful, you sounded great. I'm happy to be here with you and looking forward to sharing this wonderful story about a blue whale and his many friends. But it doesn't start off that way. He is a whale who's living very quietly by himself, but he's seeking friends. He would like to have many of them in his world. So let's get started and we'll see what happens. The title of our story is A Small Blue Whale. The author is Beth Ferry and the illustrator is Lisa Mundorf. And a special shout out to Alfred Knopf, our publisher. And those are the people that made this book possible. Here we go. You ready? All right. A small blue whale sat in a silver sea, wishing, wanting, and waiting for a friend. Waiting was hard, but he didn't mind. He was sure a friend would be worth the wait. As the sun rose, he glimpsed a glint of gold, followed by an inkling of orange and radiant ribbons of red. Look at that beautiful sky. The colors were so beautiful that the whale wondered if this was what friendship looked like. The sun grew stronger. It was warm and steady. The whale wondered if this was what friendship felt like. As he, excuse me, friends, as he basked, he noticed a small pink cloud. Could this be the friend he'd been waiting for? Hello, he called. The cloud drifted across the sun and sent down a small sprinkling of raindrops. I agree, the whale said. It is rather warm today. As he licked the sweet, cool drops, the whale thought that this must be what friendship tasted like. The cloud billowed away. Oh, wonderful idea, the whale said. I've always wanted to travel south. The whale and the cloud traveled together happily. The whale was sure this was what friends did together. They settled under a sky full of stars. Oh, let's count them, the whale said. 1, 2. The cloud released 1, then 2, then hundreds of raindrops. The whale couldn't keep up. You're right, he laughed. There are too many to count. Beautiful. One morning, the sun shone squarely on a small pink cloud, and a rainbow appeared. So did a trio, 1, 2, 3, of bouncing penguins. They leapt and swooped and laughed and whooped as they tried to catch the colors. The whale was sure this was what friendship looked like. He wanted to help. Isn't that what friends do? He heaved himself onto the ice. Hop on, he called. Yes. Whee, sang the penguins as the whale flung them high into the air, so close to the pink cloud who was swirling away. Oh, wait, called the whale. He tried to follow, but he was stuck. He was stuck on the ice. Oh dear. The penguins clicked their bills, tapped their feet, and shook their heads. One by one, they waddled away. They're thinking. 3 friends are thinking. What do you think those 3 penguins are going to do? A sad blue whale sat on the milky ice, wishing, wanting, and waiting for help. Then 1, 2, then hundreds of snowflakes floated down. Just as 1, then 2, then hundreds of penguins appeared. My goodness, what is it they're holding? Do you see that? I bet you know. They scooped the snow, making a slippery slide. Look at them scooping. All those shovels going into action. They pushed and pushed, and then they clambered aboard. "Whee!" shouted the penguins. "Free!" shouted the whale as he splashed into the sea. Look at that big smile. That was definitely teamwork. The penguin sent up an enormous cheer. The whale sent up a huge spray of thanks. The clouds sent down flurries of frozen confetti. Finally, the whale knew exactly what friendship looked like, sounded like, and tasted like. What a wonderful feeling, and most importantly, what friendship felt like. Look at those warm hugs and this big whale smile. And it had definitely been worth the wait. Thank you, friends, for being here on Friday morning story time. I love that story about friendship, and I hope you did too. We have this book here in the children's room at Graves, and if you happen to be around or stopping by the library, you're welcome to check it out again and have a second read. It's always a good time to do that. So the craft for this week we had left out on the porch of the library, and Miss Lyn had put together a small baggie. And in the baggie are all the parts and pieces you need to make Mr. Whale. And you see his trio of penguin friends. And look what they're carrying. That's right, they've all got their own shovel. Remember, that's what they used to help him get off the ice. They shoveled all that snow so he could slide back into the water. So in the packet, again, are all the pieces you need to create Whale and his trio of friends. You will probably need an adult to support you. There are some small pieces in this activity this week, and I would think a glue stick. And that should be it. Thank you for joining me for Friday morning story time. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a wonderful day.